Do you know how the orcs first came into being? They were elves once. Taken by the dark powers, tortured and mutilated. A ruined and terrible form of life, now affected. Fighting Uruk-hai. One of the halflings carries something of great value. Bring them to me alive and unspoiled. Kill the others. Saruman.
The quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little and it will fail, to the ruin of all.
Huh?
May these cloaks help shield you from unfriendly eyes.
And for you, Samwise Gamgee, elven rope made of heathline.
Thank you, my lady.
Farewell, Frodo Baggins. I give you the light of Erendir. May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Cross the lake at nightfall. Hide the boats and continue on foot.
We approach Mordor from the north.
We should leave now.
No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness.
Where's Frodo?
None of us should wander alone. You least of all.
I know why you seek solitude. There are other ways, Frodo. Other paths that we might take.
I know what you would say. And it would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart.
Warning? I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring.
No.
Fool! It should be mine! Give it to me!
LEGO Lord of the Rings walkthrough for wikigameguides.com and spaceupgames.com, and this is the Ammon Hen level of the Fellowship of the Ring movie. And this will be when Boromir tries to take the ring from Frodo, and also when the rest of the company is trying to track down Frodo. Now there's actually an achievement, and I'm guessing on the PlayStation 3, a trophy to not get caught by Boromir once during this level, and I didn't actually know that, and I also didn't know that Boromir caught you right there. Well, I mean, I did, but, you know, I guess I forgot, because that's why I ran into him. But if you don't run into him at all, then you'll get, I guess, 25 gamer score and probably a bronze trophy. Anyway, this level for Frodo, it's again the split instance. And for Frodo, it's going to be a lot like avoiding the ring wraith was in the second level. And that will be just, you need to find ways to distract the person that wants to take the ring from you. And in this case, that would be Boromir. So you just go through, find different things, move different things, and hope what you do will cause Boromir to continue. Now on the right side, it's not nearly as exciting to me because I wasn't the one playing, and I'm not entirely sure what's actually going on over there because I wasn't watching my brother play it. So if you need help with something on the right side, and what I'm saying is distracting you, obviously mute the video, watch the right side, or, you know, multitask and decide whatever the heck you want to do. But for the right side, again, I'm sure it's self-explanatory enough. It's as complicated as any LEGO game would be, and probably about as complicated as the left side is. Which would be using Gimli and Legolas and their various abilities to destroy or continue on in the different parts of the level. And I really like all the greenery and the bushes that they added in this game, just give it that really lush feel of the Lord of the Rings world. And I guess I should say the lush feel of New Zealand, because that's where this was filmed after all. Or the movie, not the game, of course. And I think this game did an amazing job putting the Shire into LEGO graphics. Even though the plants don't really look all that realistic at all, I mean, they don't sway, there's no shadows, they look like pieces of paper. They look more 2D than pieces of paper. And, but, you know, for a LEGO game, I was really surprised at how good it looked. And here and there, I've seen some errors, like artifacts, which are things that, graphical things that shouldn't be there. I've seen a couple of those in the cutscenes. See those playing, but I guess that's just what happens with LEGO. And I always thought it was funny how you knock off the big giant head of probably an old king, and then you could actually throw a rock at his eyeball there, which I think I end up doing. Yep. I take out his remaining eye because he's a statue and doesn't need that look of shock on his face. He just needs that dead, hollow look that all rock should have. And I mentioned many times that this game does have a lot of levels that drag on, and this would be one of them, because this is just one scene in the movie. Boromir tries to take the ring, and it takes all of probably a minute in the movie, and maybe a little bit longer in the book, but for this it takes, I don't even know, probably longer than 5 minutes, that's for sure. And it really was annoying. It was at this point that I started to realize, okay, this game's just going to be a lot of the same type of thing, isn't it? And they did a pretty good job making it feel different, though. But it does kind of get annoying when you scare Boromir off for the 10th time, and it's just like, okay, come on. How many times is he going to follow me? Also, if it looks like one of the sides doesn't really look like they know what they're doing, we do know what we're doing, it's just that usually one side can't continue without the other continuing, so we kind of give ourselves, my brother and I, obviously we're the ones playing, but we gave ourselves freedom just kind of to goof around and do what we probably normally wouldn't have done. That was really one of a... Well, that was actually a really short cutscene, and I think probably one of the more pointless, even though it was necessary. But I guess it can't really be necessary if it's pointless. I don't know. It still is really short, and it kind of messes... I don't know, I'm just complaining about the short cutscene because it forces me to stop talking temporarily. And then of course I have to go into the editing and figure out where it was, and then make the audio raise higher for the cutscene so people hear what's going on, even though I have an all cutscenes video of all the hour-and-a-half cutscenes that are in this game into one video that's uploaded. You can find it on my channel. Yeah. Not advertising myself whatsoever. But anyway, for this next part, it's finishing the right side, and I think if you get to the end on the right side before you do with Frodo, then you'll obviously have to continue on with Frodo. But you can only get this far because you have to pick up Frodo's sword to be able to use Aragorn's tracking ability, which resembles a Pirates of the Caribbean with the compass. It resembles that a lot.
Frodo? Where is the ring?
It has taken Boromir. Would you destroy it?
I would have gone with you to the end. Go, Frodo. Run!
So we're getting closer to the part where we're gonna have to go rescue Boromir, and I'm not gonna bother narrating over all of that, or really any of it. It's, the boss fight is when you fight the Uruk-hai chieftain person, I'm gonna call him, and it's a lot more fun just to watch it with that. It's a lot more fun to watch it without anyone talking over it. Is what I was trying to say. I messed up there because I thought, am I gonna say this or am I gonna say this other sentence? And as you might be able to tell, I don't use a script for anything, just because it takes way too much time. I've had people ask me, use a script, you stupid Neanderthal, and I'm like, no, I'm good. It takes long enough recording and editing and narrating and uploading these videos. I don't need to spend the extra time rewatching the video, writing down exactly what I want to say, and then reading it off of a sheet of paper or Microsoft Word or whatever. And of course that could be to my downfall, but I think keeping it on my screw-ups and inconsistencies between videos is a little bit, I don't know, maybe it keeps you on your toes, or maybe it infuriates you so much you'll never subscribe to me. I have no idea. But whatever you decide, as long as you're watching the video and you get this far, then thanks a lot. Aha! Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna stop narrating about here because it's getting close to the boss fight with the Uruk-hai guy.
The Horn of Gondor.
Boromir.
faithful ones.
He's down. Frodo, I tried to take the ring from him.
The ring is beyond our reach now. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail.
Our people.
No.
I would have followed you, my brother. My captain. My king.
No. No.
Oh, Sam. Come on.